Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. Well, I finally watched, finally, it's only up 2 episodes. I watched Quantum Leap, the new reboot series. I just watched the first episode. The first 2 are available, and I liked it. It was good. There was some, of course, because there's an Asian lead, there's, the usual racist haters saying it's just awful and the worst show ever and badly written and just everything else and disrespectful to Scott Bakula and everything else, and I just ignored all that and watched it. And I was surprised that they actually made reference to Sam Beckett. I actually thought they were doing like a total reboot. I didn't realise they were actually going to have it be a continuation of the original show. Now, the original show ran from 1989 to 93. Now, this one states that the accident or experiment that happened in the first series was in 1995 and that they never found Samuel Beckett. Now, whether that it happened in 95 or they just shut it down in 95, they never found him. He never got back to his, current time, and he's just out there somewhere, which I actually like because it means that Scott Bakula could actually appear in this series, that they could actually find him in this series and bring him home, which is a way to conclude the other series while doing a new series. So I'm fairly hopeful about that. Obviously, Dean Stockwell has passed away, so we won't get to see him playing Al. Now, the main difference with this show is, basically, it's not a buddy-buddy show where there's one guy helping another guy out as a hologram. It's actually the guy's fiancée. Now, he has amnesia from jumping, doesn't remember her, but she's appearing as a hologram trying to save him and get him home. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work as well. I think they just assumed that they would be able to appeal to women more if they had a romantic interest in the show, but they could have done that. They could have had one of the scientists being the AI, and they could have had the girlfriend on the team and helping out and still had her involved and had that sense without the sort of, I think it's a bit too complicated. The relationship between her and him as a hologram, her helping him. She's not exactly objective because being the partner and everything. So I'm not sure if it's going to have the longevity that the original had because of the nature of the relationship being the connection between the two characters. Now, this story was set in 1985. Basically goes back in time into the body of a bank robber who is robbing a business to save his business. I think because his wife needed surgery or something. I don't know. I must admit, I was half watching the show. I was actually in the kitchen putting stickers in a 1990s Smurf sticker book while I was watching it through the door for half the episode. I'm not sure if I missed some of the details or if they just didn't go into the details of why he was doing what he was doing, but basically they found a way, sorry, I forgot to mention the name of the main character, Dr. Ben Sung, played by Raymond Lee. He basically found a way to not just save this guy's life, but actually save his life, as in he actually managed to get him into a good enough of a situation that he managed to get his family back and so forth. So it was quite a good episode. The play between the two was good, although what was the name of the female? Addison, played by Caitlin Bassett. Addison never actually told him they were a couple, I don't think, in the first episode, so he just thinks they're colleagues. And he has a bit of a sense, like he said, you made me feel really safe, and but he's unaware that they had a relationship, and she isn't telling him because I guess she's trying to be professional and she doesn't want to have that issue with the relationship getting between her being able to be the hologram and help him and work with him. So it was nice to see the little David Bowie reference in that he sees David Bowie playing because it's I think July 13, 1985, which was the day of the big giant world concert fundraiser. Madonna was at it. I'm forgetting the name. Damn it. Well, either way, they focused on David Bowie's performance, and that was the way to immediately ground you and let you know what year it was and what date it was. But you do see an ad in the background for the event with the date. So I really enjoyed it. I like the main actor; he's very cute, and looks very good in a little white suit, which he got into to jump. Now, for some reason, the daughter of Al, who has been obsessed with finding him, sent a message and details to Ben because they weren't ready to leap, and Addison was supposed to leap, not him. So for some reason he got this information and leapt on his own, didn't explain why. Now he has amnesia and they can't get him back, and they're in the same scenario as the original, and he just jumped into an astronaut in the cockpit of a space shuttle launching into space. So whether that's going to be the next episode or whether that's just sort of like a joke of like, this is, you know, can you think of a worse situation for him to be in where he doesn't know anything, he's not the person, but he's in a situation where he has to, you know, pretend like he knows what the other person knows and get through the situation. So I don't know, I'm about to watch the second episode, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't put off watching, because too many shows I've put off watching because there was a lot of bad reviews and bad word of mouth, and I just thought, I'll watch them later. And they've always been good. The Equalizer was one that I really love, even though everyone trashed it. So I'm just trying to watch things, you know, when they come out and not wait so long. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the series. I'm going to go. Thanks. Bye.